Hello, Amber here from Symbols for Living. This is the weekly love forecast for Taurians for the week of the 8th of May to the 14th of May. Thank you very much for all your likes, shares and subscriptions. I am deeply touched and it does encourage me to keep doing the best I can for you guys. So I can see here that we have got the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Coins reversed, and the Page of Coins reversed. And for your spiritual guidance or crowning card, we've got the Emperor card reversed. So the Emperor card stood out to me the most when I first pulled the cards, probably because it's major arcana. But it does give a strong warning here to be careful with your power. Or be careful with the balance of power maybe in the relationship. Maybe as well not being too headstrong, too fixated on a particular outcome or goal at the cost of emotional consideration. That's how I read that card in that position. But we'll see how it plays out in the reading. So we've got the Queen of Wands in the material sector. So you guys as a couple may have recently became more in tune with each other, more balanced. You are likely to be very happy together. I'm feeling quite optimistic and empowered as a couple. I think that you can see the potentiality or the potential of your relationship, and you feel quite good about what you can see. You know now that the relationship has got a lot of potential and it's got a lot going for it. You're feeling quite optimistic about it and happy about that. The Queen looks directly at the Ten of Cups in your communication sector, which shows, again, this does reiterate that there's a lot of positive communication. Communication is just flowing, a lot of happy talk. You guys are feeling really optimistic. You may be talking about the future and what you can see. You're generally looking just really hopeful about the future. However, even just now, at present, you are very happy with the setup. You could be introducing each other to each other's families at this point. It's a very family orientated card. There could just be really good communication with family. But yeah, definitely looks like you'll be introducing each other to your families, and there may be some lovely kind of get-togethers and a lot of positive talk about you guys' relationships, and you could just be really meshing really well in each other's families. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, that does sometimes talk to underappreciation or learning how to work together, not being able to work together, or sometimes it's just about not laying the right foundations. And I think because the Page of Pentacles is in reverse in your emotional sector / intimacy sector, it would say that there is some foundations that are yet to be laid, and that maybe even though there's a lot of positive talk about the future and you can see the potential and you can see the power in the relationship, there's no actual, or the foundations haven't been fully laid yet. They haven't been fully laid. You're still yet to actually possibly make that proposal. You're still yet to actually really take the physical steps, it looks like here, the physical steps to actually make the relationship more solid and build on that. So yeah, there's still some work to be done. And with the Emperor card in reverse, this also speaks to there not being any foundations laid, because or no structure is being laid down yet. And as it is a challenge, it is maybe saying that you need to add more structure, that it's great to kind of see the potential and to talk about the potential, but it looks like here there is a challenge here this week for you guys to actually create some more structure. Maybe you need to give each other titles. Maybe you're still at the stage where you're not giving each other titles yet. You know, you're just still dating, seeing each other, but haven't officially kind of called each other boyfriend and girlfriend. Although there's a lot of positive talk in that direction. I think maybe it's about finding your way around that and finding labels or titles that maybe you're both happy with. Yeah, this may be affecting the actual emotional life of your connection, in a sense that there's just no stability. There's a lot of fire, a lot of passion, but there's no sort of stability, and that's a challenge for you this week. So, and the Emperor card is reversed, and I think that card is saying that you might need to really work on that, and that it is important. The Emperor, is major arcana, so that needs to be turned up, right? It's never going to be a good thing to have, I don't think, a major arcana card in the reverse. I think he is saying, look, he needs to be the right way up. You need to create some, foundations, and some more structure and more direction maybe to your relationship in order for you to be able to build onto it and take it to the next level. If you are completely single, it looks like there'll be a lot of good news coming your way with the Ten of Cups in the communication sector. So you're going to feel very, the communication that you're going to receive this week, you're going to be very happy to have received it. It's going to make you feel on top of the world, which may make you feel quite good about yourself. You may feel quite physically attractive as well this week. And therefore you may just feel like you want to just tell the people you love that you love them, and you're very kind of openly affectionate and are open and free, or feel free to communicate your emotions with people, or your happy kind of enthusiasm about love this week. So you could have your eyes set on a Page of Pentacles, which could be a young person between the ages of 20 and 25, or even 20 to 30 possibly, who is Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. You could find someone of the same sign as you that you are interested in, but you haven't quite laid any foundations down yet. Maybe the person themselves doesn't seem that stable, or this Taurian, if it's not you yourself, if it is somebody else, maybe just seem a little bit non-committal at the moment and still quite interested in just not kind of making any huge commitments right now, which again would explain the Emperor card in reverse, and also the Three of Coins in reverse. So there will be some challenges there with regards to laying any foundations, I think, with anyone that you're just meeting this week. So it could still be very much just talking about all the good things that come with the Ten of Cups. You're just talking about it, but not actually set anything in stone yet. But the potential is there with the Emperor card showing up. So the potential is there. The energy is there. It's just not it's not upright. It's not upright yet. So it could also be that a Queen of Wands type person, a very strong-willed female, or even male person, could enter your life, possibly through work, or on the job in one way or one shape or form. They could enter into your life and make you feel very happy and also quite energized. This person's going to come in with a lot of energy, and optimism, and really let you see the potential, and just make you just feel quite enthused. And because I think the Queen of Wands, she's very optimistic, but also very realistic. She's a mature person as well, so she could very well be between the ages of like 30 and 40, or late 20s to 40, or upwards even. But a mature person who's, had her fair share of experiences, and is now able to actually, offer guidance to others, with regards to self-esteem and remaining optimistic, about things. So yeah, that could very well put a smile on your face and make you feel quite happy and cheerful and want to share your love with everyone around. So yeah, either one could come in. But again, no foundations are being set this week, although the potential is there. So I'm going to go ahead now, quickly pull an oracle card for Taurians the week of the 8th to the 14th of May with regards to the love life. Okay, so we've got fork in the road, which would suggest there's some sort of decision that needs to be made. So yeah, maybe you are, still talking. Sorry, and by the way, the number on the card is 13, which equates to 4, which again talks about stability. So stability, stability, stability. Foundations, foundations, foundations. That seems to be the theme of this week's reading. So I'm going to go ahead and find the actual description, as written by Colette Baron Reed, the creator of this deck. So she said that you've reached a moment of truth in the evolution of your relationship. Which will you choose? To open up to the possibility of love, or to remain isolated, to go deeper and to commit to mutual passion, or to walk away? This is a time to take responsibility for your truest desires and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do, invest and give. Invest comes back to the Page of Coins again, and I think as well with regards to making a commitment, that comes down to that relates against the Three of Coins. Not laying the foundations yet, we're still talking about it. So so be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do, invest and give, then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice. If you move forward with a relationship, know that it will be based in truth and authenticity. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone, or ending things because you're afraid of intensity or genuine connection. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships. Regardless of the decision you make, it will place you on the path to a truer experience of the heart. So yeah, it's saying you are at a fork in the road. Don't be too scared to make decisions. Any decision that you do make is going to lead you to greater wisdom either way, which will still take you to a better place. It's better than standing still. So it looks like there's a lot of positive talk going on anyway between you two, or with any potential new love interests. So keep talking, see where you lead up to, but don't be afraid to make decisions. Maybe be the emperor, be more decisive. So on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you, and have a fantastic week. And always remember to let love guide you and not fear. Take care. Bye bye.